February 14, 2022. By the time you're seeing this video, it'll actually be 2 days ago. At 11:55 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, I was defecating on top of my toilet, releasing a big, giant, greasy poo. Now, during that time, I jumped onto TikTok to just, see what was going on. Maybe there was some crazy trend. Maybe people were kicking in doors again and stealing urinals. I was wondering, man, what's going to happen in the world of today? Now, for those of you who don't know what happens on TikTok, there's a For You page, which basically anybody that has like hashtag FYP, they're trying to get into the old algorithm over there. But the TikTok algorithm showed me something even more sinister than I first jumped into. This is an account called the EDP445, the OG. Now, for those of you who don't know who EDP445 is, obviously he's a very talented cupcake connoisseur. But if you really needed to know the lore, this is a man that was caught last year in a massive sting operation. Now, EDP claims that he was only out there trying to get a cupcake in the streets of California. Okay, from what I can understand. Now, this sting operation is part of a larger mythos, which has actually been deleted off of YouTube because of the original channel's own controversies, but there were a lot of chat logs leaked where EDP was literally communicating with what allegedly he believed to be a minor. In fact, there were fecal matter that was sent, and in the sting operation, EDP admitted to some really damning things that I really hope isn't, applicable in a court. If EDP goes to a court, if EDP willingly gives himself up, this still, in my opinion, could be considered really damning evidence because of the actual admissions. However, this is an entire investigation, a Catch a Predator style investigation that unfortunately was done in the worst possible ways. Now, I'm saying allegedly because the people who are running the sting operation were so goddamn terrible that you could have all the fucking proof in the world, but when you're running investigations at the same tier as off-brand Chris Hansen or super off-brand Chris Hansen, you ain't gonna win, okay? So anyways, when I saw this TikTok account, I was like, oh, somebody's just re-uploading EDP's clips. Until I actually looked further and realized, oh no, this man's discussing the Super Bowl. I saw EDP on there and I was like, damn, this channel's blown up a little bit. He's got 151,000 followers on the old TikTok, which for those of you who don't know is a platform that's pretty much dominated by those under the age of 18 at this moment in time. It's a new kid social media, okay? It's real. How do you do, fellow kids? I'm a TikToker too. It's one of those platforms. So when I saw EDP up here with 151,000 followers, I was like, damn, this is a little wild right here. This is a little insane. This channel's blowing up, king. And so basically I jumped into here and I was like, this can't be real. It's real. It's not a re-upload. We're talking about the Super Bowl, which puts the age of this channel at very little. So anyways, I ended up finding this one. It's got nearly 100,000 plays on here, which is, he plays a song and I have to block it out. FYP, hashtag return, hashtag I'm back. Remember, this TikTok is 48 hours old. It's 72 hours old. This is a fresh, virgin TikTok and is blowing up like crazy. Dude, what a trending TikToker. Hope he doesn't get into any controversy. Completely is chewing the fact that, boys and girls, let me be real with you. I add some sarcasm over there, okay? If you look at my post history, you know very much that I'm assimilated with the EDP lore. So yeah, you can see over here that you got a bunch of people in the comments. Bro found out this a kid's app. Man had to call Lester and get the 5 stars off of him. Dead! He has this thing in the bio, life has a tendency of repeating itself. I have an original screen recording from when I was pooping on the toilet, where he actually led to an Instagram account that, by the way, believe it or not, had this Bryant, 1000% bulletproof. No matter how many times you fall, you always get right back up. The past year taught you how strong you are. Past year was definitely tough. There's no lie on that one. How is it that you can be so comfortable on the internet? You can just come back like nothing happened. EDP is basically jumping onto a new platform, talking about the Cincinnati Bengals and just sports stuff, completely forgetting the fact that the entire controversy that kicked in. Now, of course, I understand legally EDP can't really discuss any of this stuff because there's probably a lawyer or a few lawyers that have outright said, don't ever discuss this topic, okay? Because they're working on some defense case in every capacity, and the less you talk about something legally like this, the better you are. But of course, the comment section, unlike EDP, has not forgotten the situation, okay? Which is, how you not in prison? Again, we know you've been praying. Ooh. Bro, how can he be comfortable on the internet still? I know, it's a shocking situation to really understand. So yeah, that's basically it. We're just talking about football. Again, you can see that the online presence will never be forgotten because the entire comment section is just filled with cupcake, cupcake. In fact, even the verified users are jumping in saying, bro, how are you not banned on here? Now, I don't think it should shock somebody to wonder why I'm a little bit weirded out by the fact that EDP is trying to regrow his platform on TikTok of all places, given the fact that TikTok has a younger audience. It is in fact a new social media for the younger crowd, and given EDP's Sting video and the stuff that he has admitted to in that video, allegedly of course, I'm just trying to protect myself legally of course, you can imagine my reservations with him being on the platform. For as many comments that exist of people sort of throwing the cupcake meme, there's a lot of comments from obviously children who are like, yeah, welcome back, you did nothing wrong, free my boy, which I don't think EDP should really have a platform anywhere. I'm really against deplatformation, but usually when somebody is caught doing something this heinous, I have no choice but to say they should not have a platform whatsoever. And not just for the safety of others, specifically minors, but for their own safety as well. EDP literally can't go anywhere without being stalked on the internet. In fact, the harassment towards him has gotten to the point where it's actually probably the most harassment that I've ever seen towards one specific figure. Now, I don't promote any form of this harassment. I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's right in any capacity. Honestly, for EDP and his safety, he should probably leave the internet and actually turn himself in to relevant authorities, simply due to the fact that with the authorities, EDP can actually gain help and assistance. And you might be like, but Muda, EDP could never get a job anyways. I don't think EDP can get a job. I don't think EDP can get a job in the current state, given every bit of information that has come out. The best thing EDP can do is literally turn himself in and actually gain some counseling and support from the legal system that he is entitled to and he should seek. Look, I don't believe that EDP has done anything harmful. You know, I don't think EDP has crossed a line yet. Okay, in any capacity, but the stuff that he admitted to definitely put all the red flags up. And if EDP wants any chance of normality, he needs to actually pay for the, you know, he needs to actually pay and basically acknowledge all of this situation outright. He can't just constantly come back to the internet and pretend that this is gonna blow over. To a lot of people who are jumping into this TikTok trend, basically welcoming him back, they'll grow up, they'll look at the entire situation, but as long as EDP is on the internet, the cupcake incident and this entire incident will never leave him. This is a brand that he's put onto himself. He has screwed his own fucking career. A career that, by the way, was one of the easiest careers that I've ever seen on the internet. This man could literally defecate on camera and gain more money than 99% of people on this platform. I'm not joking with you on that one. He squandered it, threw it away over something really heinous and disgusting. And as much as I want EDP to turn themselves in, I actually would love if EDP did not have a platform on a platform like TikTok, where the majority of the user base is growing. The majority of the user base is younger. The majority of the viewer base is under 18. And this is something that EDP should stay far, far and away from. Ladies and gentlemen, I want to know what your thoughts are on the whole deplatforming idea. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe I'm going too far. But this is just where my belief is, and I choose to stand by it. It's a weird situation that EDP is the one person that frankly will not leave the internet. This is one person that's absolutely learned not to quit whatsoever, when they probably should, okay? They probably should leave the internet and focus on themselves and bettering themselves as a person, rather than trying to desperately salvage a career that is completely unsalvageable. That said, though, this is me, Mudahar, and I got a cyberpunk video to make. This is me, Muda, and I am out.